1486, and of course the Bays inflicted the second defeat only on Port Adelaide in season 1980. We go to the highlights there in the first quarter. Our commentators are Ken Cunningham, Ian Day and Peter Marker.
Almost deliberate, that one. Ranger coming in from the side in support now of Nat. McVicker there as well, copping at the back of the pack. Getting his way through was McInerney, I think. And what's the result? Offline Hodgman, it was 1 point. Sorrell, now he's kicking to grandstand side. No exception on this occasion. Phillips will be the leaper. Over the top, Caldwell. Frost through. Here's the chance now for Painter. Puts it in towards the goal. What a goal! John Painter has put the Bays' first goal on the board, but they took 7 minutes to do it.
Glenelg, the first side to draw blood with the major. The bounce down, Nat. Taps it out, but it's Corns, the running player to Caldwell. Corns takes it off Caldwell. A towering drop punt in towards goal. A magnificent goal. Graham Corns. Glenelg 2 goals to Port Adelaide, yet to score.
The handball's bad because Caldwell's covered, but Graham Corns virtually took it off him. Turned around and went with a big boomer. A 60-metre kick that split the middle.
Williams, Weston in front. Williams with the punch down. Painter taps it on cleverly to McFarlane. That's good football by Glenelg. A long handball to Corns. Back to McFarlane. He's got time to steady. The lead on here from Robbie Walter. And Walter accepts the mark at centre half forward. Fine lead then by Robbie Walter.
Well, superb movement, and the crowd screamed for a 15-metre, but I don't think the trip was intentional.
Walter now, some 15 metres from goal, directly in front. The drop punt, it'll get the distance. The accuracy is also there. That's his first goal, and Glenelg boot away.
I think Paul Weston might get a bit more distance out of this kick than he got out of the last one.
Still inside the big centre square. Kick number 3, off the side of his boot. Not a good one. Copping. Good mark. 30 metres out. The angle is evident. A difficult kick. With the breeze, will have to take somewhat of the left goalpost. But a good mark. He didn't know what was coming from behind him. Kept his eye on the ball. And it's home. His first goal. And the Bays' third. Fourth, they're off to a great start. 4-3 Glenelg. Port Adelaide yet to open their account. Short, looking for Weston, too far. Phillips back in there. Gives away the handball. Coming through Cunningham. Hoffner. Port Adelaide run the ball into attack. A long kick up. Evans, Coleman, over the top. One mark team. Peter Hoffner on the half-back line. Slips over the handball to the running Darryl Cale. Chips out a pass. Ebert clear on the half-forward line. Gets a lead now from Folletic. Going for home, however. Evans and Clifford. Clifford at the back of the pack has been paid the mark. The crowd don't like it. But Clifford has been paid the mark. Peter Marker, what do you reckon?
Well, it's a hard one. I think the crowd are remembering Robbie Walter's attempted catch at the other end, but what he's got to do is control the ball, and it doesn't look as though he has. But that's quite irrelevant. He's kicking the goal now.
20 metres out, he's offline, 1 point.
Punch down, McFarlane with the crumbs towards centre wing. He has Copping all loose there. Copping with the mark, plays on quickly back towards the centre of the ground to Graham Corns. A bad bounce. This allows Phillips in. A bad handball by Greg Phillips is taken by McFarlane. That's not good football, Port Adelaide. However, from the Bays it is. The Hodgman, the lead from Painter. Painter in front and takes the mark. Johnny Painter, the Tiger Rover, only 30 metres from goal, almost directly in front.
Yeah, with Cunningham down too, Ken. Hodgman's running right. He's the one player that Port Adelaide cannot control at the moment, and he put that ball beautifully to his co-rover, and I was a little bit surprised about the lack of attention that Painter got when he went for the ball. No spoil, no pressure.
Johnny Painter now, only 30 metres from goal. Left footer, kick looks magnificent off the boot. He's pierced the middle. That's his second goal, and the Bays go to 5 goals for, leading Port Adelaide 1 point. He in turn plays the ball in front of him. David Marshall does some shepherding to Corns at centre winger. Graham Corns gets up and an altercation between Mark Williams and Graham Corns. You saw it on your screen.
Folletic goes long. Coleman in the action, goes for the big thump back towards Corns. Reads it beautifully. Marshall over quickly now. Bradley. Caldwell is clear. Now that was Copping to Caldwell. Caldwell has running for him. Frost, if it's it for him, they're in business. 40 meets it out, puts it up in the air. Oh, throws it! Oh, what a goal! His first, and a magnificent passage of play coming from the Bays. But where was the Port defence?
back at the centre of the ground. The bounce down. Williams coming through for Port Adelaide towards the half-forward line. Ages up high. Great mark by Ross Ages in front of Jimmy LaHoo. Here's the mark of Ages. Eyes on the ball, and a sensational mark by Ross Ages.
Williams, Peter Hoffner, and Port Adelaide come clear. No pressure put on Hoffner at all. The handball is not a good one. Granger with the opportunity. Run down from behind by Carey. Oh, look at Carey having a smile. He probably thinks that's poetic justice.
On the forward side of centre for Port Adelaide, who desperately need goals. Even behind the pack to Daryl Cale. To Williams, puts that player under pressure. Back to Ebert. That's a better handball. Gives Clifford the run of the ball. In towards goal. The kick's on its way. Will it come back enough? I think he's made it. That's their first major. They allowed to go on. Unfortunately, that mark wasn't paid. David Marshall, the hurried handball away to Bradley. He has the running Farquhar. Farquhar towards centre wing. Looking out there for McVicker. Granger coming in late. It's Colin McVicker who takes the mark. Here's the mark of Colin McVicker. Great mark there by Colin McVicker. Back live now with Twiggy Caldwell. He's having a sensational game at centre half forward. He goes out wide to the half forward line. Up high there was Port Adelaide's Russell Ebert appealing for the mark. The free kick's been paid, I believe, to Peter Carey. Well, Peter Marker, I for one nearly felt that Russell Ebert held that mark. Here's the replay.
I think he's paid the hand over the shoulder, Kent.
Kinnear runs round the play on his mark up towards centre half forward. Daryl Cale there. Behind was French. Greg Boyd with the run of the ball. In there also was Glenelg player penalised. Holding the ball was David Bradley. Greg Boyd, number 14, will take the free kick. Only 40 metres from goal, directly in front.
Yeah, normally Ken, Greg Boyd had kicked this, but there's a lot of pressure on this kick. Port Adelaide must score.
This is his first kick for the game. It's on its way. He's made no mistake. Painter for Glenelg. Pushed out wide to Bomber Clifford. He ducks the head. Rides the bump. Out to David Granger. He has his head pulled off. And in fact, what's happening there? Granger a free kick. Play allowed to go on with Ebert towards full forward. Evans on the lead and accepts the mark. And certainly there, umpire Des Potts running in speaking to Bomber Clifford. But back with Evans. In short has the lead here from Daryl Cale. And that's bad football, Glenelg. One of the few occasions they haven't played well in defence. And Daryl Cale in the kick-off square, 10 metres from goal. There's the kick, straight through the middle. Had a pretty quiet second quarter, Paul Weston. The handball's on to LaHoo, in turn to McFarlane. Glenelg run up towards centre half forward. McVicker puts his hammer out of the way and accepts the mark at centre half forward, only 30 metres from goal. Colin McVicker, not renowned for his accurate kicking, and certainly conditions kicking against his breeze, very, very difficult. Drops the ball onto the boot, it's in high, coming back, what's he done? Well, he scored on the square, pops it through. The bounce down, Nat. Clifford does it well, in towards full forward. Evans, Corn, there's Mark Williams in front of the pack, and a 15-metre penalty kick has in fact been imposed by umpire Des Foster, which will bring him almost directly in front, some 5 metres from goal.
Yeah, it's amazing the things that players do on the field that are unnecessary. Mark Williams had the ball and it was going to be a difficult shot for goal, but now it's a lot easier.
What's he done? He's popped it through for his 7th kick. That's in fact his first goal.
Cale, perhaps just a little happier now, although he's still trailing by 24 points, at least his side is. Mark Williams playing well, drives in towards full forward. Coleman there, Evans, Aegis. Here goes Glenelg Part on the left foot. Point blank range. A goal! Tremendous goal by Glenelg. Well played, Rossi Aegis, his first goal. And Port Adelaide into time on this second quarter. Come back.
7-13, lead Port Adelaide 5-9, 3 minutes into the third quarter.
The danger signals are up for the Bays. As Ken said, they're starting to run Port Adelaide. The best we've seen them play all day. Great mark by David Marshall. Had the sit and did it well. It's his 10th kick. On the replay, you'll see him get the sit, go up high over the top of Nat and take a fine mark. The first half in particular, plenty of behind-scene incidents. Carey over the top, but he took it off Nat. Slips it over now to Painter. Painter high, wide and handsome to the half-forward line. McVicker from behind almost pulls it down, but it's Port Adelaide getting to the crumbs more. Vicker throws it out. Hodgman across the water into the open goal. His second goal, brilliantly done, Timmy Hodgman. Talking about getting excited. Coolman over the head. Evans. Ebert taps it out. Painter. Dean in the back pocket, off the side of his boot. Here's a chance now for Clifford. Takes the mark. Kick number 12 coming up for Bomber Clifford. Plays on quickly, not confident of making the distance. Long in towards full four. They set themselves. Evans has been paid the mark. 25 metres out in front. And Tim Evans, yet to kick a goal for Port Adelaide, has got a big chance now. On the replay, watch him come through. Strong mark. Corns over the top. Tried to spoil. Too late. And Tim Evans has his chance. He missed one from about this distance in the first quarter. It's certainly not an easy breeze to kick into. Kick underway. Starts to move the umpire. Goal. And that is Evans' 87th goal for the season, his first for the match. But it was too late. He was collared. McVicker takes the short pass, the attack side of the centre circle. Quickly runs it over now to Bradley. Rebounding strongly from the half-back line. Puts it in towards Carey at the back of the pack. The big mark. Peter Carey on the edge of the square. One grab. Peter Marker used to tell us that he was a two-grab player. Peter, this year he's improved.
Well, he certainly has. He's one grabbing him today, Ian.
Very casual. Nonchalant as you like. Puts it into the Bay Primary School.
The centre of the ground. Lead on from Copping. Up high was Clifford for Port Adelaide. Bomber Clifford. Just on the defensive side of centre. This is his 13th kick for the half-forward line. Behind Boyd. And Greg Boyd on the half-forward line for Port Adelaide. Will put them well into attack. Up towards full forward. Evans, Coleman. Evans in front. Off the pack. Mark Williams tries to break the tackle out to Ages. And Ages has been paid the mark. Only 20 metres from goal, directly in front. Ross Ages having trouble with his fingers there. It should make no mistake, only 20 metres directly in front of goal. Port Adelaide certainly need goals. Going against this breeze. Ages kicks on its way, coming back through the middle. That gives Mark Williams the run of the ball. Onto the boot quickly towards Faletic on the half-forward line. He overruns the ball. Finally, Abernethy ducks the head. Wins the free kick for too high. Just on the forward side of centre to Bruce Abernethy. David Marshall has had the better of that duel. He's won the points for the Tigers. Abernethy in towards centre half forward. His 10th kick. Up high, Evans! Tim Evans, a great mark. Had his name on that ball a long way from home. Here's the replay. Abernethy in towards full forward, the lead of Evans. There he is in your screen. Over the top of the pack, eyes majestically up, bang, the mark. Great mark there by Tim Evans. Back live now. Some 40 metres from goal, directly in front. The kick's on its way, it's coming back. The umpire has not moved. He's pierced the middle. That's his second goal, and Port Adelaide come back.
At the bounce, it'll be Carey in check side now against Nat. Neither get to the ball. It's actually Copping who takes it away to Corns on centre wing. Around the corner, Caldwell, and he hasn't he played well. Bolts off towards goal, gives it a hell of a boot. And this is going to be awful. Oh, what a magnificent goal. That has got to be 70 metres. Runs it over to Hamill. In turn, Greg Boyd on the half-back flank still. Boyd sidesteps nicely and gets it over across. Oh, looking for Hofner, but intercepted by Hodgman. He in turn goes short. And that's taken midfield by Copping. Copping looks for the lead of Weston, but he's been called out. Well done there by Robbie Walter. Pulled his hands down. John Halbert looking 107, but would be well satisfied at the moment. Walter's 5th kick is going to be home. A goal to Robbie Walter. Nat gets his tap away. Abernethy at centre wing. Port Adelaide into attack long towards Faletic. Farquhar's done a great job. Goes for the thump this time. The bounce favours Coolman. Nowhere to go. Boy, they're in trouble there. Farquhar gone for holding the ball. Back turned into trouble. not too many defensive errors from the Bays this afternoon, but that was one of them. A great tackle applied by Aegis, and he has a chance now for Port Adelaide from 35 metres out. Kick number 9 to Ross Aegis. Has kicked 1 goal, and Port Adelaide eyes right on number 15. Towards the school end. Puts it in the air, chips away his second goal, and Port Adelaide come back.
The bounce down, Nat, Carey with a tap to Corns. Abernethy coming in for Port Adelaide. Oh, it's a loose handball, giving David Foster an opportunity for the Tigers in towards full forward. Robbie Walter! Bad mistake then by Port Adelaide, as Robbie Walter has the opportunity to boot Glenelg's 14th goal. Only some 20 metres from goal. He's already kicked 4, has the chance to kick his 5th. Directly in front. Only his 6th kick. On the way, he's pierced the middle. And Glenelg answers the challenge by the Magpies. 14-21, lead Port Adelaide 9 goals 9 from their half-back line. Kicks up towards centre wing. Copping, Carey from behind. Uses Nat, who's been penalised. Going to umpire Des Foster. He pushed him out with the boot. Trying to take the mark. Here's the replay. You be the judge. Here's Carey with the knee.
Kenny took the mark.
Yes, I would have paid the mark. Plays on quickly towards the half-forward line. Lahu, also Farquhar. It's all the Tigers and Michael Farquhar in defence.
Kick number 13 to Peter Hoffner. Been one of Port Adelaide's better players on the half-back line. Showed plenty of dash. Directs play towards centre-half forward, and Belton. Hodgman in there, goes for the thump but can't take it. Clear on the outer side. The ball has found Abernethy, and he'll put Port Adelaide into attack. Too far out to score, I would think. Oh, the kick's a mammoth one. Gee, that's a great kick. It's going to be awfully close. And off. What's the result? It's a goal! Oh, what a tremendous goal to Abernethy. He was inside the square. I didn't think he could make the distance.
In front of Greg Phillips. He's played superbly at centre-half forward, Caldwell. Short to Corns. Possession football by the Tigers. He's going back quietly and slowly to take his kick. It's his 17th kick. Also out wide the half-forward line and turn to Twiggy Caldwell. Here goes short to the leading Hodgman. Hodgman should have accepted the mark. Fumbles it, regains, runs in towards goal. The kick's on its way. In towards goal. What's he done? Hit the post. Off the top of the pack. Even with a long handball back to Abernethy. Punched on to Hamill. Hamill out wide, gives Aegis the run of the ball. He'll use the running Kale. Kale in towards goal. Kicks on its way. Top one through for Port Adelaide. That's his second goal. 14-26 the Tigers. 11-14 Port Adelaide.
Time running out for the Magpies. Of course, this will put the Bays on top of the premiership table. A long kick in towards full forward by Kinnear. I think it's successful. And the umpire said a goal. Kimmy Kinnear's first goal. And he's battled on manfully all day at centre wing.